Healthcare Solutions is pleased to present its second annual Drug Trends Report. This comprehensive study provides a thorough analysis of changes in prescription drug costs and utilization patterns in 2011. As one of few healthcare services companies that truly specialize in the management of workers' compensation claim costs, this study is just one way that Healthcare Solutions demonstrates its commitment to our customers and to the workers' compensation industry.
In 2012, we took a new, novel approach to separating the emerging claims from more mature claims, and I think the industry will be surprised at the results. So last year when we did the 2011 Drug Trends Report, we noticed for every major therapeutic category, there was a difference in the way that injured workers were being prescribed medication over time. And we saw the biggest increase between the third and fourth service year. So this year we decided to look at the emerging claims, the 0 to 3 years after date of injury, and the more mature claims, which is 4+ years after date of injury. So when you compare the new and emerging claims versus the more mature claims, it becomes very obvious that several things are happening. Number one, there are more prescriptions per injured worker being utilized for mature claims. Number two, the drug mix changes, so you have more branded drugs being utilized than generics. And number three, you have more days being utilized for injured worker. In other words, the duration of therapy is much longer. One of the major trends that we noticed was for developing claims, there was a 1% decrease in the cost per injured worker for pharmacy spend compared to previous years. When you look at the more mature claims, there was a significant change in the drug mix, such as narcotic opioids, antidepressants, and neuropathic pain medications that drove some of the utilization costs a little bit higher. In 2012, we analyzed 6 major therapeutic categories of drugs that are those types of drugs primarily used by injured workers. It was in the statistic analysis, it showed that for more mature claims, there is a drug mix shift that shows higher utilization of antidepressant medications, a higher utilization of anti-ulcer preps, and a higher utilization of neuropathic pain agents than in those emerging or developing claims. In the workers' comp industry, there's been a tremendous amount of focus on the use of narcotic opioids for pain management. In our book of business, when we look at 2011, there's an encouraging statistic that shows there's been a decrease of 2% in the number of injured workers using narcotic opioids for the mature claims. It is significant to note that in the developing claims, non-narcotic analgesic agents are used predominantly to combat pain. There's a natural shift to narcotic opioids in the more mature claims as that pain management becomes more significant.
Our regulatory and compliance team tracks pending legislation and regulation, and last year we focused on 3 primary areas: medical treatment guidelines, repackaging compound drugs, and the overuse of narcotics such as opioids. Our 2011 report really focuses on these 3 areas, and we think these 3 areas will continue to be of significance to the workers' comp industry in 2012.
We believe the industry will find our unique approach in our 2012 Drug Trends Report of isolating pharmacy costs by claim age to be both insightful and useful in managing your pharmacy program.
Thank you for your interest in our Drug Trends Report. If we can answer any questions, please feel free to contact us at marketing@healthcaresolutions.com. We look forward to hearing from you.